to say that yes, my hair is still damp. I actually have been not using any kind of heat on it or blow drying it just because I feel like it's really bad for your hair. So yeah, it is still damp, and also I am in the process of lightening it, so that is why it's so orange. But other than that, I really hope that you do enjoy the makeup. Like I said, it is just really simple, basic, fresh makeup for a day-to-day basis. I do have a 3-month-old, so you know, this is perfect for like moms on the go or moms who are just staying home too, who want to feel better about themselves and just look really fresh. So if you do like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more.
Hello everyone, so today I'm just going to do like a basic makeup routine, what I typically would do on a day-to-day basis. So to start, I'm going in with this primer from e.l.f. It doesn't have a name on it, but I just know that it was only like $3 at Target. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. I really like to focus this on the center of the face where my pores are larger. It is a pretty thick base when you rub it in, and it's really smooth. So I do have my baby with me. If you hear him in the background, I do apologize about that. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I like to use this Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid just because it's pretty hydrating and my skin is pretty dry. I'm also going to use this concealer from e.l.f. and it's in the lightest shade possible, and it's super thick, so I'm going to use it under my foundation just to brighten it up a little bit since I am pretty pale. So now I'm going to go in with the same concealer and just put it on the very inner corner of my eyes just because it is so thick and so bright. And I'm also going to use this Rimmel contour stick. It is light on one end and dark on the other, and I'm going to use it to cream contour. I'm also going to be using it on the sides of my nose and on my forehead a little bit, and then on my chin and on my jawline. And now just blending all this in with my sponge. On the inner corners of the eyes, I'm just going to be kind of pressing it into the skin and very lightly blending it out. So I've never really done my makeup in the sunlight before, and I just really don't like it. I feel like it's just making it look so bad. I typically do it in my bathroom with artificial lighting, and it just works so much better for me. I'm really not liking this. So now that we've blended that in, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. contour palette. I believe it's in the lightest shade. I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush as well, and I'm going to set my under eyes with this shade there, just because it's going to kind of take away all the paleness of that concealer, so I like it. Sometimes I use a translucent powder, but this concealer is just so white. So this is I believe it says Firma brush, and it is number 102. And I'm going to be using this orangier shade there to just kind of set that contour and kind of blend it out. So So I also like to take whatever contour shade I'm using and just whatever bronzer I'm using and throw it onto my lids as well, because if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I find that it can just kind of look really dull. So I like to throw on a little bit of bronzer there just to kind of carve out the lid a little bit more and make it look really defined. So now I'm going to be using this fluffier angled brush from It Brushes and this blush from Tarte in the shade Quirky. I put this up a little bit higher on my cheeks just because my face is pretty round. I also like to put it kind of on the tip of my nose to make it look more sun-kissed, my chin, and the forehead, and a little bit on my eyelids. I feel like this just really warms up my face, and it just looks a lot better when I'm wearing less makeup. So I've got this smaller brush from It Brushes as well, but it is pretty fluffy still, and I'm going to be using this highlighter. It's pretty white, and that's why I chose this one, just to put it on the inner corners here. I feel like the inner corners are so important to highlight there. No matter how much makeup you're wearing, it just really brightens up your face altogether, makes you look way more awake and just alive. But I like to go for white highlighters for the inner corners of the eyes. So this is an e.l.f. blush brush that I'm using, and I'm going to be using this highlighter, which I got as a sample in an Etsy box, so I don't actually know what it's called, but it's a really pretty pearl, like pinky shade, and I'm just going to be highlighting these areas on my face. So now I'm going to go in with this pencil from e.l.f. in the shade Taupe just to do my brows. My eyebrows only take me a couple of minutes. I do them pretty sloppy, but they are kind of on the thicker side naturally anyway, so I really just use the color to fill in any of the gaps and just make them a tad darker. So I do it really sloppy. I just outline them and then basically color them in as fast and as messy as possible, and then I always comb them upwards. So now I'm going to go in with this brow gel. It's called Make Me Brow by Essence, I believe it is. All of this is basically drugstore stuff, so I think this was only a couple of bucks at Target as well. This is just going to kind of keep them in place. So this is the Sephora mascara. I don't know if there's a specific title to it, but I got it in an Etsy box. It is pretty messy because I've been using it a lot lately and I've been really liking it. So I find that the trick is to just really take your time with your mascara, and I really like to close my lid down against the brush as I'm applying it. I feel like it just gives me way longer lashes, and it just helps to touch like the root and go all the way out to the ends when you're applying the mascara, and it just looks a lot better. So usually I don't even like to wear mascara on the lower lashes, but today I just felt like doing it. And I'm using this e.l.f. makeup spray just to set everything. And after setting my makeup, that is everything that I'm going to be doing for today. So this look is perfect for just stay-at-home moms or just super easy, simple days. I just feel so refreshed with this on. So if you did like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much.